Hi, I'm Luis Ortiz on behalf of Expert Village, and today we're going to show you a basic procedure for potatoes au gratin. The cooking procedure and the definition of that usually means that the dish that's being baked in the oven or under a broiler has breadcrumbs and cheese on the top of it, which are caramelized in kind of a nice crusty, crunchy golden brown color. So today I'm going to show you, we're just going to do a small amount of potatoes au gratin, and I've got a small little tin that we're going to use, a little small loaf tin. And what I've got here is called a mandolin slicer. And these can be a little dangerous, so you want to make sure that the foundation that you're cutting on is nice and stable, as well as the mandolin itself is nice and stable. This is a handle that you can use to use smaller vegetables so that you can run it across. And what happens is I've got a blade here that's ready to cut, obviously, and you lower this ramp on which angle that you need based on the thickness of the potato or whatever it is that you're cutting. What I'm going for here, and I've already done a few test cuts to know that this is the thickness that I'm going to want, is a potato that's about this thick. Because what we're going to do is just layer these potatoes, and in between each layer we're going to place some good things like cream and cheese and some clarified butter and make them real nice and tasty. So anywho, that's the thickness that we're going for. I've got a Idaho russet potato here that I've already peeled, and again I've already made a couple of test cuts, and I made a foot on this so I'll have a nice even pattern to use. And all you do is just slide this potato down, keeping it level, and I've got my left hand underneath here to catch the potato slices as we go along. And I'm going to cut these just a nice smooth motion, not putting a whole lot of pressure on there just because it doesn't need it. It's a very sharp blade that I'm cutting on. We've got a nice little pile of potatoes going here. I'll just keep going down the length of the board and the length of the potato, actually. And just be careful as you get further down that your fingertips don't get close to the blade and the cutting surface, because it'll leave a nasty mark. Kind of puts a damper on dinner when that happens. Alright, so I'm about done with this potato. And again, this will work for all kinds of vegetables, this mandolin tool. It's a great thing. And there's all kinds of replacement blades that you can put in place of the one that I'm using, so you can get very decorative cuts for party platters and things of that nature. So I've finished this, and I'll go ahead and drop these potato slices into a bowl of water, and then we'll move on to the second part of the procedure, and I'll show you how to get this ready for the oven.